Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would try and make some cards with these scraps. So I know in my previous video where I had made a bunch of projects with this collection called Classic Christmas, I said I was just going to get rid of these scraps. I thought I would just try to make a couple of cards because there's like this paper that I like really love. Actually, I don't even know if I could do anything with this. Maybe we actually can. But anyway, so I thought I would try to make a couple of cards with this and see where we get. Maybe I'll use like this piece that says Peace on Earth. These ones are too big. But yeah, I did a previous kind of series on how I use my scraps to make some cards, and I thought I would just do the same with this, even though it's not going to be nearly as many cards as I made last time. I think I did like 20 something last time with all my scraps, but I can't do that with this. I don't have enough scraps. But anyway, yeah, let's get started and I'll kind of walk you guys through what I'm doing. So I did make some card bases. I don't think I'll be able to make this many cards, but these card bases, I just cut my paper down to 5.5 by 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored on the 8.5 inch side at 4.25. So now I have just these cards, and these are on heavy cardstock. I do want to possibly do some red layers as well. So I'm gonna take my paper trimmer. So again, once these are folded, they're down to 4.25 by 5.5. And I have a lot of red paper scraps like this size from when I make my card folios. So I'm gonna see how many cards I have here, and I'm gonna cut that down that many of these red pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So even though I'm not gonna make all 10 cards, I could still stash these away for another time. But I'm thinking that these, wait, what size is this? Hold on. Oh, nope, this won't work this way. Okay, so this needs to be 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So let's see if that works. 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And that is a great border. So I'm gonna do 10 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then it looks like I'm gonna have some more scrappies left over, like this size and this piece, but this piece I'm gonna throw out, or actually I'll hold on to it for now because I might need it for the cards. And actually I'm not gonna, yeah, let's not throw anything else out. Maybe we could reuse it for making some of these cards. Okay, so 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And I'm gonna cut all of these and then we'll keep going. All right, so I have all of my cardstock layers kind of cut out here. I have a bunch of scraps that we could try and use. And I'm actually gonna put this off to the side, so if I need to cut something, I will let you guys know what I'm cutting it down to, but it's just not gonna fit with me trying to figure everything else out. I also have this sticker book that I was thinking of possibly using that just says Jingle All the Way, and I like it because there's some larger kind of stickers in here that I can use as sentiments for my cards. All right, so let's see. We got this here and this. I have to figure out which way I want my cards. I know for one of them, because I want to use this piece, this one's gonna have to be this way. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit more so you guys could see better what I'm doing. All right, so this piece could go here, and that's not big enough, but I do like this with this, maybe. See, this one I feel like could kind of go on. Nope, that's not big enough either. Ooh, I like this piece, but this is gonna need like another white layer or something. Another different kind of color. Hope you guys could see what I'm doing with my scraps. I don't have a lot. I really don't. Nope, I think I like this piece. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut off that red strip right there. All right, and I'm gonna cut this kind of to be the same size. All right, so we have this piece and we got this piece, but I gotta cut this too. This is already kind of cut. Okay, so this piece could go down here, and then we still need something in between, and stripes aren't terrible. Oh, I kind of like this and how it ties in some of the leafy bits. All right, I'm gonna cut off a piece of this. All right, I think that could work. And you guys know when I do cards, I like to use my ATG tape. So that's what I'm gonna do here. All right, it looks like I'm gonna have to cut this a little shorter because I didn't do that properly, so just a little teeny bit. All right, I cut a little piece off the side. Let's see if this is still gonna work on my card and not look funky. I think we gotta cut off a little teeny bit from the bottom. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, here's the next piece. All right, see, that looks good, guys. All right, I'm gonna glue that down. Now let's see, would this fit? This Peace on Earth isn't bad. I feel like it ties in some of the white, but let me see if maybe some other sentiment would fit better. So I really like this. It's the most wonderful time of the year. No, I think that's gonna be too much. I think let's go with the Peace on Earth. So I'm gonna cut that off. All right, so this is what I got, and we could put it here. And let's use one of these scrappies. When I do scrap cards, I noticed I really like to double mat everything, and I think it changes like the whole look of the card when you double mat on another piece of paper, because I have done both ways, and if you guys watch my other video, you guys will see that it really does change the whole look of the card. So I will have that other video linked down below so you guys could see. All right, so here we got this layer, and I could put this in the middle, or something like this, or up here. You know what? I might add another piece. Is this tall enough? Not really. Maybe like this green strip. Let me cut that. All right, I'm thinking we could add this little strip here. And I need another piece. Okay. All right, so I got this piece right here, and I'm thinking this will go nicely right here. And where's my Peace on Earth piece? Here we go. All right, I think that looks pretty good. And then we could also add in some jemmies. I am gonna use some wet glue for this. I feel like wet glue is easier for the smaller bits and pieces, like the thinner pieces. So, and I do need some additional glue right there. Let me see if I have any red. Okay, some red enamel dots right there, and maybe we'll do like another one down here. Should we do 2? All right, there is card number 1. And I think we did pretty good. All right, so let's go for card number 2. I have this piece I wanted to use, but like I said, I think with this white, I feel like it looks better against a white. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we could still use this anyway. I mean, it's not terrible against the red. They're different shades of red. All right, so this is 4 1/8. Let me cut this at 4 inches. And I had to cut off some of the bottom also because it was not straight. So 4 1/8, and just made the bottom straight. And oh, this is a nice fit down there, but this is not straight either, so I gotta straighten that. Okay, so we could do something like that. Yep, I like it. We're gonna go with it. All right, so there is this card, and let's see what kind of sentiment. I only like, I don't know. This one's hard. I'm kind of thinking if we should add in another layer. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this down. See what I could get out of here that's not like the angle. All right, so I got this little piece here, and we can, that doesn't look straight. All right, anyway, so I got this little piece here, but obviously that doesn't go with the red. So I'm gonna go through some of my white scraps and see if I could attach it to a white scrap, and I think that'll look better. So I'm gonna glue this thing down just to my white. And then we're gonna cut that out. Okay, so I got something like this, and obviously there needs to be some kind of a sentiment. I'm also almost wondering if I should do this on red on top of that. Yeah, I think that looks even better than just the random white, because it kind of looks really bright. Even though the card base is white, I feel like I needed some more. So we're gonna also add this to red and then cut this out. Okay, so we have something that looks like this, and I know we still need some kind of a sentiment, and I kind of am thinking this little truck now, because he looks so cute. Maybe here, here, here. Maybe if we turn this way, he could go here. And then we could just kind of have some word sentiment. Kind of like I'm off like that. think I like that. All right, let's glue this. And yeah, you guys could see now I'm using wet glue. I alternate. Oh, this truck is so cute. I think I want them like that. The only thing with this is that because there's 2 other layers of cardstock under here, I need something that goes underneath this piece also. So I'm gonna take some of this and just kind of cut it down. We will attach this right here just to kind of make it the same height. And I made it a little too long. All right, and now I could glue this down. He looks so cute there. And then we could do a sentiment. So there's a bunch of sentiments in here. I kind of want something green. So maybe just the Merry Christmas. But I kind of wanted something down here. So I'm gonna put this little joy sticker, I think, down here. And he's not straight. But I do want something up here. So let's go with something like that. And I need a little bit more of this kind of red here because it's gonna go off of here a little bit. Oh, actually, oh, that was 2 pieces. It's the one we just glued down before. Okay, so I got that. And we're gonna stick him down. All right, and now we could use some enamel dots. I'm thinking for this one, maybe some kind of pearl looking ones or like an off-white, which I only have these ginormous ones. Let me see what else I have. Maybe these. They're like a little bit off-white. They're not completely white. So I'm gonna put one right here. And before I used, I didn't use any glue. This time, I don't know, I just am. They have a sticky back, but. All right, so there's that. And then I want some more up here. I'm gonna put them up here. So there's that larger one, and then slightly smaller. Okay, so there is card number 2. See how cute these look so far? And all we're doing is just using up some of our scraps. So that's what we got. We got 2 cards. Let's keep going, see what else we can make. The scraps are getting limited. I think the next one I want to do is this paper. So I'm gonna grab one of the reds and let's cut this down to 4 inches. All right, so we got 4 inches and maybe we'll do this. Cut him down at 4 inches. And I know I need less. So I'm gonna cut some of this off so I could end at the flower here. Okay, just like that. And then we do have to cut some of this also. And I'm just kind of eyeballing things, and if I need to cut more, that's kind of what I'm doing. Just cutting as I go. And that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna glue this down. Actually, I'm wondering if this should go, yeah. All right, so that's what we got there. We have this brown, hold on, snowflakes. We're still limited on scraps, guys. We really don't have a lot. There's this present thing, but I don't really, I don't know. I don't really like it. I guess we got this green one. I guess we could maybe use this. Maybe. Actually, let me glue this down to a card base. Okay, let's see what we got here. That truck was so cute on that last one. I really like how that turned out. This doesn't have like larger, hold on, let me see from another sticker book. All right, this one is from another collection. This one's called Farmhouse Christmas. I've used a ton of this, but those flowers, no. I was kind of thinking like some kind of a wreath, but now it doesn't really look like they match either. There's like this deer. The deer's kind of cute, but without the plaid would be better. I do also have this cute little thing that says Merry Christmas, which we can stick on here. The ribbon's a little too long, which we could cut. It's fine. You know, I actually like that. I think we need another patterned paper here. So I'm gonna put this piece, this scrap, onto some red. And I'm gonna cut this out. All right, so I got this scrap right here. And I think that looks pretty good. I think we do need a little bit something more. Maybe we'll add another piece. Maybe, I'm trying to stick away from this white because I don't think it really goes. But maybe like another little square. All right, so if it's a little too big. Okay, I'm wondering if something like this, and then that could actually go in the middle. So let's try another scrappy. See guys, all these red scrappies are coming in handy too. And if you guys have noticed, I go between two paper trimmers as well. I go between my guillotine and I go between this one. So 2 glues, 2 paper cutters. It's just how I do things. That is cute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. All right, this piece you guys could see is on 2 other layers. So I am gonna add some cardstock here. And I'm just gonna use some of the scraps. The layers, guys, the layers do a lot. All right, I'm gonna cut off this. We don't need this little ornament string. I'm gonna cut off some of this ribbon. I wish it would stay, but okay. I do think we need some hot glue for that. So I'm gonna get my hot glue warmed up, and then I think we could add in some jemmies. I'm wondering if I should do the red, because I think there's plenty of white in here. I think I kind of like the red. So for the red, I'm gonna add in a large, oh no, a large dot down here, and then a smaller one. And then a large one up here. Okay, and then that's just gonna get glued right there. And then we ended up with 3 cards, guys. And you could go back, you could add in some decorations or like strips of paper on the inside. But this is the 3 cards that we came up with. And, you know, for using up scraps, they turned out really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little process video. I might add another sticker here. I feel like I need something else. But I hope you guys enjoyed this process video. These cards are going to be listed and available in my Etsy shop in case you guys are interested. Ooh, let me add this this sticker here. I think that looks cute. Just like a little banner. Ties in some of that green. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this process video of how I made these quick little cards using up my scraps. I think we did a pretty good job considering the scraps that we had, and I think these turned out great. I will have this as a set of 3 listed in my Etsy shop in case you guys are interested, and I might go back and add in some strips of paper on the inside, which you could totally do, like something like this. You could cut down, just put it as like a little strip on the inside. You could also mat with red on here, but I'm not going to because I think the white is a better writing space. But You could go back and add some strips, and maybe I will do that, or maybe some stickers, some little flags in there on the inside would look cute too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are inspired on how to use up your scraps. I think the key with using up your scraps is definitely the double kind of matting and layering. I think that it adds so much detail and it just makes it look so much prettier. But that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.